Last night on WWE RAW, something happened that changed everything heading into Backlash. Not just a match announcement, not just a family disagreement. This was the beginning of a war inside one of the most dominant wrestling families in history. Because Roman Reigns has officially accepted the challenge of Jacob Fatu. And if you have been paying attention, you already know this isn't just about the title. This is about respect, recognition, and who truly turns the bloodline. And who truly runs the bloodline. So today we are breaking down everything. Full raw results, deep storyline physiology, match breaks, and what WWE is really setting up, and what WWE is really setting up behind the scenes. Let's get into it. To understand what happened tonight, you need to understand the pattern. When Roman first became the tribal chief, his first real test was Jey Uso. That rivalry wasn't just physical, it was emotional. It was about facing your loyalty. And now, history is repeating itself. But this time, the dynamic is different. Because Jacob Fatu is not Jey Uso. Jey wanted acceptance. Fatu, he wants control. We opened with a cinematic segment. Roman, Jey, and Jimmy sitting together like a war council. Jey drops a key line. If Fatu wins, he becomes the shot caller. That line is everything, because it confirms this match isn't just for the championship. It is for leadership of the entire bloodline. Roman doesn't immediately accept. And why? Because for the first time in a long time, he's unsure. That hesitation tells you he respects Fatu, he knows Fatu is dangerous, and deep down he sees a real threat. Now, we jump into the final segment. Roman is in the ring, calm, controlled, calculated. Then, Fatu interrupts, and instantly the energy changes. Fatu doesn't come in yelling. He comes in with purpose. He says, I don't want your title. I need it. That is different level of motivation. Then he drops the most powerful line of the night. You never called me when I was grinding for 12 years. That line, that is real. That is not just a storyline. That is connecting to struggle, rejection, being overlooked. They are positioning Fatu as the forgotten family member, the one who had to fight alone, the outsider within the bloodline. And that automatically makes him relatable. Roman fires back, calls Fatu ungrateful, claims he brought him into WWE, says giving him a title shot is nepotism. Now he is the irony. Roman built his entire empire on family loyalty, but now he's rejecting it. That contradiction, that is brilliant storytelling. Fatu looks in, the Tongan deep grip, and Roman goes down, clean, dominant, no tricks, no interference. For years, Roman has needed help, used shortcuts, relied on the bloodline. But here, he gets dropped alone. That is storytelling. Roman grabs the mic. You got your match at Backlash. And just like that, we have a main event. But Fatu adds one more twist. I'll see you next Monday. Meaning, the feud escalates before the PLE. So, this segment alone gets a great B+, closer to A. But why not an A? because Roman's babyface reaction still feels mixed. The crowd hasn't fully picked a side yet. But overall, this is one of the best matches heading into Backlash. Next up, Seth Rollins comes out, and this version of Rollins focused, serious, dangerous. He calls out Bron Breakker. Rollins blames Breakker for his downfall, says he costs him everything. Breakker calls Rollins manipulative, says he was being used, and then he drops a line: "I didn't need you, I need poor Amen." This is classic in our analysis. This is classic WWE storytelling. Veteran versus rising star. Mind games versus raw power. Experience versus hunger. Rollins challenges him for Backlash. And now we've got another high-level match. Grade B+ for this one. Simple but late. Now, mid-card chaos. Penta versus Rusev. Penta steals a win over Rusev, but the real story, post-match chaos. Ethan Page teasing alliance. Javon Evans making the save. WWE clearly building a faction story style rivalry here. Grade C+ for this one. Becky Lynch versus Io Sky. Becky Lynch retains over Io Sky, but Asuka interferes. Story read: this is the setting up. Triple threat possibilities or a long-term women's feud. Grade B- for this one. And in the entertainment segment, Joe Henry delivers a concert. Crowd chants fire Logan Paul, then chaos. Logan Paul, Austin Theory, saved by the Street Profits. Grade B for fun segment. And now a quick hits. Rey Mysterio wins and masked storytelling continues. Oba Femi dominates. Open challenges begins. And women tag match builds division depth. Our final analysis. This episode had one clear mission: build Backlash, and it succeeded. Because now we have Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu, Family War. Seth Rollins versus Bron Breakker, Generational Clash. Biggest takeaway: Jacob Fatu doesn't feel like a challenger, he feels like a threat. And if WWE pulls the trigger, he could walk out of the Backlash as champion, leader of the bloodline, and brand new main event star. Our final show grade: B+. Strong main event storytelling, solid promos, some filler matches, but overall a very effective go-home build. Now I want to hear from you. Does Jacob Fatu dethrone Roman Reigns, or does the tribal chief stay on top? Drop your predictions below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. This is Trinity News Network. As usual, you got to go. Things wrestling.
Free audio.